Wow. It's been a few hours since I've seen Tommy. Wonder where he is. Maybe I need to go look for him. Okay, so let's go look for him. Okay, let's look for him. Glad I found you, Tommy. Oh, I forgot that we were here for YouTube Celebrity Gossip News. Well, here we go. Welcome to YouTube Celebrity Gossip News, everybody. Me, Tommy, have some stories for you, some things that are trending around the world, some things that are happening in the world. Tommy, what do you got?
Okay, I'm going to start off with YouTube's new Hero program. Here's how this program works. It basically allows people to earn points who help other YouTubers out by promoting their videos, doing closed captions for people, because it's, you know, really time consuming, and if you don't have the patience for it, you are just not going to be able to do it. So there's that aspect of it. And there's different levels, you know, you get a lot more things and more things at each level. So that's the basic premise of it and the good parts of it. Now, the drawback to that, the downside to this program is that it also has a thing called massive flagging, where it basically allows you to flag multiple videos at once on the same channel. Because, you know, in the past, you'd have to flag it, go through everything, type in all the stuff about it, you know, select what was wrong with the video. But now you don't have to really do that, as far as I can tell. You could just go and massively flag everything and then say it all at once at the end. And the drawback to that is it will allow people who say, like, someone who doesn't like you or me, just for example, or anybody, but I'm just going to stick with us. It'll allow them to basically go after someone they don't like for no apparent reason, just because they don't like them. So that's the downside to it. The upside to it is it does have an upside, the mass flagging, is it would clean up a lot of the shitty channels that are just out there just for the money, just for the views, and screwing up the algorithm for everybody else. But at the same time, it will allow good, you know, people who are not on the channel just for the money and just for the views and stuff. If they don't like someone, it will give them the power to basically go and really screw up their channel. So,
well, Tommy, I kind of think that, you know, having the downside to that is that it could really screw somebody over on YouTube. But there are a lot of positive things about that, and I like it for the most part. But yeah, it seems pretty cool to go to look at, you know, do your homework on it if anybody doesn't know about this out there. So there's good and there's both bad things about it. So the positive note is that you're getting points from getting subscribers and stuff, so that's great. The shitty side about it, like Tommy said, is that basically, you know, if somebody wants to be a total douchebag and go out there and mess up your channel, they can.
Now we're moving on to some gaming news in YouTube. Well, in the gaming community, two prominent YouTubers in the UK who both have a large amount of subscribers between the two of them. One is named Douglas Garrer, I think it is, and the other is Dryly Gears, I think it is. We'll have their those names on the screen, but basically the long and short of it is they've both been charged with illegal gambling by the UK Gaming Commission for basically placing illegal bets about kind of coins and stuff, you know, like bitcoins or whatever other kind of exchange things are out there on the internet today, which will allow them to exchange later on for money and basically tricking people into betting with them this goes along the lines with a previous story that was out earlier this year about a channel who had a gambling site, a legal gambling site here in the U.S., but presented it as, oh, this is a sponsor. The people who said, and not coming out right from the beginning that we own this site. So therefore, that breaks the rules of, being a sponsor, because if you own it, you can't portray it as that. And so now it's, that got them in hot water, and this has got these UK gamers in hot water.
I don't agree with the whole UK gambling thing, just because, it's very wrong. Everybody's going to be looking at YouTube stars out there. The bigger, and so my thought about this is that I think that these guys have done enough, and I hope that it doesn't hurt anybody else's image out there as far as YouTube celebrities go and stuff, because there's a lot of good ones out there that work very hard on creating content and doing a lot with their channels. And
they were in court just this last week, and then it was put into suspended recess, and they were making I don't know if it's exactly a trial, because it didn't say in anything I've come across yet, but they will be resuming the court case, the case of it, in October 14th is when they'll resume it. As far as there being an actual trial, I do not know.
Right, so we'll let you guys know about the trial, what happens, and more information on that story as well. So Tommy, we have China that is showing up on TMZ, and basically it's not Buck China, it's wrestler China that passed away, and basically her mom wants to control the estate of what says, what goes, stays, everything to do with China, basically because her manager Anthony cannot be trusted, because this manager wants to sell everything that she has, including her own cello that she has that is worth a lot of money out there. So you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, if that turns out to be the truth, where the manager does want to sell everything off, and he's that sounds like he's greedy and just wants the money. That he's gonna be losing. When she's there's no longer she's not around to manage anymore, so he's gonna lose some money. So he thinks, I think I deserve the right to sell some of this stuff so I can regain some of that money so I can find someone else to manage. And so if it turns out to be true and her mom is right, then she should be the one in charge of everything, and whether it gets sold or not.
China should be also collecting royalties over 100 TV shows that she's been in, over quite a bit as well. Her manager is making it impossible to follow the money trail.
Well, that is something that he should have discussed with the family before he did it. Once again, when it comes to stuff like this, it's very, very difficult to say who is doing what, and if he if he's doing it, because he could be doing it in such a way where it may look like nothing's really happening. So when you have all these parties involved, you got the mother, you got the manager, and it sounds like from what you said before, and with this, that he's just wanting to recoup his losses because he no longer has his cash cow. To use, not to say that
exactly.
She's fat or anything, but that's just a term, a phrase that is relatively used for people who are greedy.
Anyways, those are all the stories that we have.
Don't forget to check out our Patreon page.
Down on the description down below.
Leave a comment about your thoughts on what we talked about in today's this episode down below.
As always, this has been a Next Level production.
The channel takes you to the next level.
Alright, see you everyone.
Bye.